Welcome everybody, my name is Johan, and today we're taking a look at MLS2 SMS. This is a platform I've been building the last couple months, and I want to get a little bit of feedback from you guys and develop this platform for you specifically. So that's why I'm getting it out there. It's still in its infancy stage. There's a lot of text that need to be replaced, as you can see here at the bottom. Some of the pictures have to be updated, but the bones, the working parts of it are there, and I want to get as much feedback as possible. So as you probably figured out with the name, MLS to SMS, this service allows people to receive real-time information by text message. Why text message? The simple fact is not everybody's got a smartphone, not everybody's got internet on their phones, and those two factors really hinder the real-time transfer of information. The great thing about this platform is that you don't need to understand how to download apps onto your phone to check fancy GPS positioning and all this kind of stuff. It's a really simple platform to receive text messages, and it generates real-time leads for people that are selling their houses. This platform here specifically, I designed it in mind with you guys to be sort of a really quick, easy way anybody can use this platform, and that's what I'm going to be showing you today. So how do you get information to people's phones? So the easiest way is to text a phone number with a code of some sort, and that code can be a series of letters or numbers or anything that you want, and when that request for information with the keyword, the information comes back in real time to the person's phone. So here's just a really quick example. You got to sign up there. I know lots of people walk down the street and say, look, that's a great looking house, I wonder how much it's for, and it stops at that point. Or they go up to the house and they go to look for a flyer and there's no more flyers, or they I need to remember this location, this house would be perfect for such and such, or I would love to look at this house, and they write down on a piece of paper and they lose a piece of paper. So this is a great way. They just text the keyword, in this case it's house, to this phone number, and they get the real-time information brought to their phone right away. Where the powerful part is that a couple minutes later, a second text message is sent is, hey, would you like to take a look at the house? You can text back yes to this phone number, and someone will give you a call to set an appointment, or this is the contact details that you can call directly from your cell phone. So really simple, a really way of gathering leads. We're qualified people that see your house, that want information now with the most updated telephone numbers, the pricing information, all that kind of stuff. So really kind of powerful, really underutilized, and this stuff cannot just be on signs, it can be on other types of advertisements, newspapers, other flyers, anything you can think of. So jumping right back to the site, I could go on and on about why text message technology, the thousands of people that use it, that it's more utilized than phone calls or emails, it's got a higher response rate, there's all this kind of stuff. But today we're going to focus on the platform and take a look at it to make sure that I'm developing it for you and that it works for you. So really simple, we got a username, a password, you log in right here, and the first thing that you're going to see is a dashboard, and this is the dashboard. It shows you how many short codes that you guys have and how many listing agents. So this platform is expandable if you have 3 or 4 friends, or if you've got an office that has a lot of different agents. You can use one platform and utilize this technology for everybody in a very simple way. So really quickly for the navigation, you got your dashboard, your short code management, your listing agents, your account settings, and right here you'll see at the bottom recent leads. So people that have inquired, it'll give you a really quick snapshot on who's been inquiring and when. So when you go to the short code management, you can drill down those recent leads to specific houses, and you can view leads. So here is a really quick overview on a bunch of the different short codes and locations. I've thrown in just some information. It can be anything. As you see for the short code here, we got you can do letters, you can do numbers or combinations of letters or numbers, anything you can think of, and you can go in there and really quickly take a look. So here the short code location, so you can go by location to depending on where you're going. Do the price, is the price the same? You can update the price, all that kind of stuff, and you can do that by hitting this edit button. So in this edit button, Here you can update the information and you can create an active or inactive link. I'm going to go through that in a second, and then you basically submit the profile. Right here you got the view leads, like I said, the edit and the delete. We're going to delete here. We're going to redo this one here, this treehouse. So we're going to delete that, and we're going to go, before we add in, we're going to go to take a look at the listing agents. The listing agents are a whole bunch of people. You can have, any type of person here for a listing agent. You can just keep adding and adding. We're going to delete this bottom and we're going to re-enter it. I'm going to show you how to enter it. You can enter it either by hitting here in the add under the listing, or you can add a listing agent here. So really quickly, we're going to fill this in. So we're going to put in Johan2, my email Borax, which is jborax@hotmail, and my phone number, and we submit, and it's that easy. So we just added a listing agent. Same thing with the short code management. We are going to add, so you can, in this case, we're going to do it up here. We're going to hit add, and we can make a short code. We're going to put it down for Treehouse, the location, Oak Avenue. The price, we're going to make it $5. Not very much commission on $5, but and then the website. So here you can add a website URL so they can click, if they do have that integrated internet, they can actually directly go from their cell phone into your website or the listing information or whatever you want. You can put that down there. If they don't, they have it saved on their phone so that when they get home, they can go with the computer right down to that listing. The notify email, this is an email where the leads are going to go to. So you are going to receive an email saying, hey, look, someone's inquiring on your property and they requested an appointment for to view your property. And this is a place where that notice is going to go. It doesn't have to go to you. It can go to an assistant. It can go to a secretary. It can go to absolutely anybody. In this case, I'm just going to put in one of my email. And then you can put in an MLS number. You can put whatever you want. You can add different fields. You can talk to us and we can add, the number of bedrooms. These fields are all customizable. If you leave it out, the person won't receive the information. So if you don't want to send the MLS listing, don't leave it. If you want to put it in, put it in. At the bottom, this is very important. You have an inactive and active button. It won't allow you to move forward unless one of these two are selected. Inactive means it's going to be, it's going to come up in this short code. Let me bring it up right now. Here we go, Oak Avenue. It's been put up, but if people text Treehouse to that number, it's not going to send back the listing information. So if you need to pause something, if you need to stop it for a bit, that's perfectly fine. You can see here also at the very top we've got some listing agents. Here we've got to put a listing agent, so it's very easy just to go right back in here, edit, and from our listing agent we just started up the Johan2. We add in the Johan2, hit submit, and it reactivates. Now you can see that listing agent information. So really simple, intuitive way of taking a look on how to add those key short codes that we call them, and get information, get that first step into the door for people to start looking at the property. Like I said, you don't need to go in, you don't need to download any crazy applications or software to do this. It's really super simple. People decide if they like a house in the first couple minutes, seconds, when they see a house. There's lots of literature that, books on like Blink that say, within the 20-25 seconds you decide if you like a person, you decide if you like a product, and here's a way to have an impulse buy, in a sense, for a house. You go there, that's a great house, and bam, they can get the information without having to do all that legwork right away. So this is the platform. I really would appreciate any feedback that you guys have. I'm really excited. I think this is a product that is going to really really take off. That's my hope and my wish, that I can really help you guys decrease the sales for converting people from that first initial gathering of contacts to those sales, and utilizing a technology like this that everybody loves and everybody uses, and that's really underutilized. I think is a fabulous way to increase your sales and increase your success. So again, if you want to contact me, any feedback would be great. Any suggestions would be great. I'm really excited to move along with this project. The email is johanborax@gmail.com, and I wish you all the best, and I want to thank you again for spending all this time taking a look at this video, and I really look forward to receiving your email and hearing about that feedback. Have a great day. I wish you all the best.